I have my son, 12 years old, driving. Driving on our property. Well, down the powwow grounds we're at. Why would their sign say closed when it's clearly open? Weirdos. That's my 12-year-old son. My 12-year-old son. Big boy. That's where we live, where that house is up here. There's a fence and everything. 12 years old, he's gonna learn how to drive across the road again. Maybe if I become a drinker, he'll be my sober driver. Oh well. I'm 36, I don't drink. That's why I still look young. Remember, we gotta come up here and stop, alright?
Yep.
Keep going.
This car's done. Stop.
Stop. Nothing coming? Go ahead. Drive. You're alright. Go right across and turn your way more. Brought my 22 Mac because we have a rat problem. I'll fucking shoot him if I see him in the driveway. Back over here. Close your back window. Turn the car off.
Alright.
Yeah, my 12-year-old son. We're just driving. 12. How you doing, Heather? Where are you guys from? Where's everybody from? I'm from Cape Breton anyways. Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia. Have my 22 mag with me. Have a rat problem. I was gonna shoot it if I seen it in the driveway. South Carolina. Hey, I have family in North Carolina. The last name is Swiss Stack. Swiss, yeah. I don't, well, they're not really family, but I treat them like family. My grandfather met their grandfather back in early 80s. They came down for deer hunting. And at the time, my grandfather was a deer guide. And it was the last day of hunting season. And my grandfather was at a pub. No, a tavern. And this guy asked, hey, where can I get a deer right now? It's the last day of hunting season. And just so happens my grandfather was sitting there enjoying his meal. I wasn't a drinker then. Anyways, sounds like mafia. I think we got a rap problem. Hi, man. Nice meeting you, man. I appreciate if you guys would subscribe to me. I go live every day, talk about my life. I'm a lobster fisherman too. There's my daughter. Anyways, back to my story. My grandfather, he went to go see him. I heard you're the guy that get me a deer. Yep. So where I'm from, he took him to his place and told him, wait 20 minutes, I'll be right back. He went down to the beach, down our beach. It's called Prosperous Beach. Pulled in the road, a big 8-point buck. And he passed away anyway in the early 2000s. His wife, they still have that buck anyways, mounted on the wall. My dog Charlie. Oh. I trained my dog. He's really he's wild. He likes to bite. Stop biting. Hey, stop biting. You know you don't bite, Dad. Come on, come on. Hey, come here, come here, come here. If a dog bites you, keeps biting you, bite his ear. He won't bite again. Stop it. Get out. You don't want to listen to me? We're in the man cave, y'all. I got a question. Thank you. How? I have my GoPro is in here. How can I get it hooked up to my YouTube channel? Boom, boom. This is my man cave. My son made this for me. And then he's only in grade 5. So like they do a lot of wood stuff in school. I have more. I have a lot more. But this is just some of the stuff. We're Native Americans. My tribe, I'm Mi'kmaq. If you look up Nova Scotia, it'll say home of the Mi'kmaq, land of the fog. Unama'ki means land of the fog. It's where I'm from. It's really foggy, like really foggy. My son friggin' spray painted my dog yesterday. Oh my god, man, I got mad. But yeah, this is we this day here, this is the little extension we finished that day, December 1st. Stop biting. You don't bite that, alright? You stop it. You gotta be a good boy. That's the buck I got last year. I'm a guide myself too. I guided 5 people, and they all got. The biggest one was a 12-pointer. The smallest one was a stop biting me. The smallest one was a 7-pointer, and it was shot by an 80-year-old man. I told him, I said, hey man, there's no way you're gonna walk to my blind. I said it's about a 20-minute walk, and this mountain, look out, it's not here, but I'm gonna show you example. See the size of the mountain? Like I have to walk up this one and another mountain. Go. Stop it. Stop trying to bite me. I shouldn't have taught him how to be bad, but I don't want strangers coming over. Anyways, yeah, back to my stories. It was 7 in the morning. We're parked at my spot where I walk up to my blind. It's like a 20-minute walk. Anyways, I said, why don't we just sit here? I said, I always see 3 does coming down the road. Okay. Said if we have to, we'll take a doe. How you doing, Lily? And anyways, I lit a scent stick out to smell like a doe in heat. 7 o'clock I lit it. 8:45, 7-pointer steps out. And where it stepped out from, it's about, I'll even show, from right where I'm standing to that tree. That's between here and that tree. There's an ocean behind the tree, I would say, where I'm hunting, right? So the buck must have been walking on the shoreline and came up. We're sitting there. I just poured us a cup of tea. And he looked up. What's that coming? And I looked. I seen him. He jumped up. Came up. Get your gun ready. 80-year-old man. Deer comes right on the road. Boom. The deer jumped so freaking high. Oh my God. I never seen a man so happy. I think I was more happy than him because he was 80 years old, 8-year-old client. I said, man, you still got it. I said, you could have shot him in the head if you wanted to. No, bye. I didn't want to ruin the antlers. I said, you can't eat the antlers anyways, man. But I understood what he means. Like this buck I shot here, I shot him in the neck. And my buddy that I guided to, he shot his 12-pointer, he shot back of the head. I was like, man, I thought you wanted to mount him. Nah, we good. But yeah, it's a foggy day here in Cape Breton. I just got good news that my boat, I'm like 2 weeks behind on lobster fishing, and I was trying to find a mechanic, couldn't find nobody. And this one guy I got a hold of, he's like, man, I need the money too, but I'm so backed up right now. I think he was like a month behind. All right. And then I don't know what made me, like, I looked at my longtime girlfriend. I said, hey, your dad knows stuff, right? Yeah. I gave him a call. He saved me $3,000. He rewired my whole boat. It started. It's ready to go get put in. So tomorrow morning, chat, the next time I'm live, we're going to be putting my boat in. And I'm going to start lobster fishing. Can't wait. I freaking had 100 grand like a couple months ago. I won. And I invested in a lobster boat. Somebody told me, she's like, yeah, buy this boat, man. I should have bought it off of somebody else, man. But this had everything. I didn't have to go buy a hauler or anything. I just plus I wasn't really rushing. My uncle just passed away from a boating accident, lobster fishing. He was a lobster fisherman too, and his deckhand told him they were working the bilge pump or something wasn't working, and his deckhand told him, you want me to turn the boat off? And he's like, no, I got it, I'll be all right. They had to open the shaft where the drive shaft is. Oh my God. He died anyways. His neck broke. His femur bone was sticking out. Oh, it was a mess. And the only way they got him out, they had to cut his freaking hands off. It was even like, oh man. I'm glad I didn't go, but the way my mom explained it to me, it wasn't a sight you don't want to see. Because I found my dad dead July 14, 2025, one day before my son's first birthday. He even touched me. I was at work, and I was working on a Russian boat here down in Cape Breton, and it was like 11 in the morning anyways. No, dinner time, yeah. I felt somebody touch me, and then 2 minutes later, our boss is like, something's going on, everybody go home. So I go home, and I'm sleeping, and I get a phone call around 3 o'clock. Hey, can you go check on your dad? Nobody has seen him for like a week. So I was just talking to him Thursday, I said. This Thursday? I'm pretty sure. So I went there. I was looking, Dad, you home? And I noticed when I walked by his bathroom, I was like, the door's like, it's closed. It's never ever closed. I, I tried opening the door. It was stuck. I moved it more, and my poor father was laying on the floor dead. He had a bad heart, and my aunt took him to the hospital, like before he died, anyways, right? Took him to the hospital, and the doctors admitted him. You gotta stay, Mr. Dennis. Your heart's not doing too good, and he ended up leaving. My dad was stubborn. He went home that day, and he must have been the next day. My cousin said he was coughing. Usually they call me, oh, your dad's just doing this or something stupid. They would always call me. But that day, my dad was throwing up and coughing. Nobody called me. I think my dad went to the bathroom. This is what I think what happened. He went to the bathroom. He was throwing up, coughing so much that he ended up having a heart attack and dropping dead right on the floor. And he was there for 2 days. I went to work, and I always check on my dad. Every day I always check on my dad. But those 2 days that I didn't check on him, oh man, like I feel like it's my fault, but I know there's nothing I could have done. Still, maybe I could have took him hospital. Frick, sad. And then my thank you, man. My adopted father passes away in December, like a couple days before Christmas. That one, me and him were really, really close. That really hurt me too. And then my uncle passing away just like was 2 weeks ago. My uncle died from a bad boat accident. It's like, man, it sucks. It sucks, but life keeps going. You gotta be tough. You gotta be tough, especially when you have kids, man. I don't want my kids seeing me cry.